hello, everyone. I am BJ from BJ's Crochet, and welcome to Make Along Monday. This is where we get to share our make along project or our whips or whatever we're doing this week. I have not been here the last couple of Mondays, so I posted everything in my community tab. Hopefully, everybody has seen it. I apologize for being MIA. My mother in law's been sick, so I haven't been here, but I am back. Sandra is here. Hello, Sandra. How you doing? And there's Tanky Poot. Tank, I'm having the internet issues you had yesterday. I had the devil of a time getting on today. Hopefully, we can make it through this live. Laura is here. Yes, and you are Wonder Twin number one. Hello, hello. How is everybody? We had 70 degrees last week, almost 80. When I woke up today, it was 30. It was supposed to go up to 50, but my computer is saying that it is 39 degrees. Holy smokes. No wonder I'm congested and can't breathe. Yeah, Mother Nature's having all kinds of issues. Nifty is here. How are you? Good to see you. Thank you for coming by. So, how is everybody? What did anybody celebrate St. Patrick's Day? Did anybody do anything special? I did not. I stayed home. Weather was not to my liking, and I was just tired. So I was here. LJ, welcome in. Hi, sis. I'm new from Eastern Kentucky. Welcome, welcome. I have 5 different projects on my hook and looking at another one. Am I normal? Girl, yes, you are. You are. I'm sorry. If you are not a girl, please let me know. But yes, you are normal because we started last year trying to finish our whips. I still have the same number of whips that I had the beginning of 2023. Yeah, it's normal. It really is. Let me see. Nightbot says it's 41. So my computer is 2 degrees lower. Wind's not too bad. Humidity is 34%. Yeah, it's cold. Rita, hello, hello. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. How are you? We rested. Haha, yes, I am definitely a girl. Thank you, LJ. Welcome in. It is so good to meet you. I appreciate you being here. And there is our dear Kathleen. It is 47, 3:51 p.m. You are, yes, you are doing that gray and black corner to corner. And you have water in your cup, honey. I had to make another pot of coffee because my hands were cold. My hands were cold. Rita's saying hi to LJ. I have no idea how many. Look, see, the number I started with was the number I ended with. I don't think I completed anything that was already in progress. I started new things and I finished them, but no, didn't happen. Did not happen. Sandra says temps here are about 20 degrees lower day and night from a few days ago. Frost tonight. Wow. Crystal is in the parking lot of Hades. No. Parking lot is good. If you were still in the plant, you would be in Hades. At least you're outside. You and it's quiet in the parking lot, right? You don't have all that equipment going. Yeah, I'm trying to put a positive spin on it. Cami, welcome in. Good to see you. How are you? Happy Monday, everybody. Trying to get my stuff working here. Rita, oh Lord, it just jumped. Rita says, I'm starting to get better. Been a pain day due to snow coming. Good Lord, Rita, I'm so sorry. Does it make your mother hurt as well? LJ is waving hands, heart yellow hands. I'm in StreamYard, so I can't see the emojis. I have to go over to YouTube to see the emojis. Blessings and happy Monday and happy crocheting, Shatika. How are you? And there is that Darla girl who got good news last week. I am happy for you. Kate, so happy to be here with no company at all. I know. I know. We've been running in and out of my father-in-law's house, and it's kind of like, well, who's going next and what are we doing? And they're kind of like, well, he might just enjoy a little peace and quiet. We're still running around the house. Yeah, there's 7 of us, so we're just in and out. Rita says, I haven't finished some whips, but I keep making new ones. I blame it on my brain that can't turn down. I know, because we keep seeing new things we want to do. Kathleen says, I have had to frog and begin crocheting again. Kathleen, you know that is part of the process. Yeah. I don't think I've ever made a whole project and not had to frog at least part of it. Has anybody made a whole project and not had to frog at least part of it? I know that Flower Valley shawl, I didn't think I was ever going to get it done because I was frogging every other row. Chew, welcome in. So good to see you. Thank you for being here. How are you? And there's Roberta. Hello, girlfriend. Rita says, no, mom is doing the same. No more issues. Praise the Lord and thank you, Jesus. Crystal says, no equipment, but they just fired a 25-year-old man who built half the quota himself. I see infinite overtime in my future. Crystal, they fired a 25-year-old man who built half the quota himself. Wow. What? No write-ups, no first, second, third chance. Just gone. Oh, that's horrible. That is horrible. Crystal. Oh my goodness. I am so sorry. I go to student orientation tomorrow and start classes next. You're going back to school again, Darla? I thought you finished last semester. Remind me, what are you taking? That is exciting. Whip it is. We have Whip It Wednesdays on Wednesday. If you are not a member of my Facebook channel, the link is in the description. Please join the Facebook group. And on Tuesdays, we drop a post for Whip It Wednesday where you are invited to put pictures of your whips in, and we share them live on during the live. And on Thursday, we drop a comment for FO Friday, and you are invited to post pictures of your finished objects, and we share them live on Friday. There's Darcia. Coffee in my cup and blanket on my hook. All right. Nifty is laughing. Sometimes I can't even get through the starting chain without frogging. I've had to do that. Mm-hmm. Yep. I've made the circle and joined the circle and done the second round. And then I'm like, how many stitches did I put in the first circle? Because this is not coming out right. And I've had to frog it to start over again. It's like, oh man. And when you're doing a beanie and that first little row, instead of being flat, it's a point. There's something wrong when you have a point. Yeah, and I've had to redo it. Sure have. Sure have. Roberta says, I may have. It's been so long, I can't remember. Roberta, you were making animals last week. Come on now. Oh, so you've gotten so good that you haven't had to frog back in quite some time. Is that what you're saying? Oh, wait a minute. No, wait a minute. Hold on. I remember. You don't frog. You just throw it out the window. I remember it just goes out the window. Yes, I'm having my own personal summer. Cammy says, I'm good. I had to drive to the dentist on the other side of New Orleans and Baton Rouge, right smack dab in the middle of Cincinnati and Columbus. You believe I go to the dentist as far away in Michigan? Hola, Marita, ¿cómo está? What is in your cup and what is on your hook? And I used to be able to do that in Spanish, but it's been so long I can't do that anymore. I have to think about that. Kate says, nope, I have always had to frog back at least on one sock or two. Crystal says, not 25-year-old, 25 years experience. Shazam. Because they want to hire somebody. No, because if they hire somebody and pay them less money, they're paying all the rest of you overtime. That makes zero sense. Did he go to the union? Did he fight that? Inquiring minds want to know. Flower Tammy, how are you? Good to see you. What are you up to today? See and that's the problem. They don't tell you, but wait, Crystal may know. Hold on. One other write-up, but it was at level 3. Oh. So he had one other write-up, but it was a bad one. Shucks. Darcia is saying hi to everybody. Roberta got written up once for working too hard. How does that happen? I've gotten written up, but it's usually for being lippy. Dory, how you doing? It's Monday. We made it. Looks like we made it. Yes, we did. Praise the Lord, everybody who woke up this morning. And there is Nancy. Hello, Darcia. Have you been hiding from me today? Yeah, Darcia was following me around all day yesterday. I think I spent a lot of time on the YT yesterday. I just turned on the computer and sat there. Darla says, I had a bunch of setbacks to start school, but I start next Monday. I'm going to go through school to be a phlebotomist. I thought you were finishing just as you were having surgery. See, that's what happens when I think, we all know I suffer from CRS. It's a wonder I remembered you were in school. He got fired for no call, no show on Saturday, but told the boss he wouldn't be here. I got nothing. You tell your boss you're not coming in, and then you get fired for not coming in. So telling your boss is not good enough, you still have to call. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, ay, ay. Mom is better. She keeps nagging me to get something from the storage outside that we are going to use tomorrow. I just sat down after cleaning up from dinner that I made. You're on the YT. Do you have earbuds? Just put them in your ears and say, okay, mom. Just say, okay. You don't have to move. Just say, okay. Elaine, welcome in. Good to see you. How are you? Thank you for coming by. What's in your... Elaine, do you crochet? What crafts do you do? I don't remember. Hi, Bonnie. Good to see you. And there's Tank. We just passed Sanita. Kate says, Roberta, yes, me too. Years ago in Ontario, I used both hands on the line, so I got in trouble for that. Wow. 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 I frog, ribbit, ribbit. There's Jessica. And Roberta says, but only 3 times. If I go to 4, then it goes to the pile outside. Okay. Okay, so you will frog 3 times. Gotcha, 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 gotcha. Okay, Laura. Uh I'm glad you like your dentist, Cammy. Roberta says, I did start a new baby blanket all. Then I ran out of black. You're putting black in a baby blanket? Really? What's the pattern? He walked out, no worries. He was outspoken, and they didn't like that he told off our boss to get a level 3. Okay. I hope he has another job lined up because times are hard. I had an hour of overtime when I was filling in for a manager. The DM said, don't leave until the truck is worked out. So I stayed and worked the truck. Oh, okay. Okay. Darcy has been hiding. Roberta says, Rita, put the earbuds in and just keep smiling and nodding. That's what I said. That's what I said. Using headphones, told her I will get it when I am ready to do it. Uh-oh. That would get me in all kinds of trouble. Jason, how you doing? Good late afternoon from Appleton, Wisconsin. We're working with Oshkosh to make veterans flowers arrangements for the veterans in April for Flag Day. Really? I just found out that our USO will accept the black beanies for bravery. I haven't done the post yet to get those who are interested in making beanies for our troops to ship them to me, and I will get them to the USO because I just have to drive down the street. So if you are in Missouri or Illinois, or if you are coming to the Midwest Fiber Festival, or if you don't mind shipping to me, or you can ship to the USO, that's fine. I'll get the correct address for you. They will accept the black and brown beanies for bravery, and they will send them to the troops. Sandra is asking Bonnie if it's her birthday. Really? Well, happy birthday, Bonnie. This was my mother-in-law's birthday, so happy birthday. It's girl, look, it's cold up here. My computer says it's 39. The Weather Channel says it's 41. Oh, my computer just warmed up and said it's 40. Yeah, it's cold. Bayou, spring, summer, and fall, and a little winter in the same week. It was 78 last week. It was 30 this morning. I had to make another pot of coffee. I'm cold. I had to go put on socks. My feet would not get warm. Elaine does all crafts. I'm working on making me a sun bunny. I have a beautiful green chenille yarn. Ooh, you're going to have a green bunny? Okay. That sounds nice. Nancy is saying to Rita, I take care of my mom, and in my experience, it's just easier to do what she wants when she wants it. If mom ain't happy, ain't nobody happy. I tell you, those are the times when I go, okay, I will get it soon as I come out of the bathroom, and I go in the bathroom and shut the door, and I just hang out in there for a while. Roberta says, black in a baby blanket. It's a Grafgan. I'll post it for Wednesday. Hard to explain. Girl, you're doing a Grafgan for a baby? Okay. Okay. I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Wow. That's nice, Roberta. Kate says, that's so cool, Jason. Yes, it is. Roberta saying to Nancy, when I get lost, when I get lost, when supervised. Girl, see, we know. We know. We know. Rita is saying to Nancy, then I need to go to a nursing home and stay there. I can't go by her clock due to my health issues. She knows this, but does like to have things done yesterday before wanting it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And you got to be careful that she doesn't decide to go do it herself. Because that's how we ended up where we are now. So just lock the doors, take the keys, make sure she can't get out. Oh my gosh, Rita, I am sorry. Chris, hello. Water and working with yarn, new to me. Lion Brand, Touch of Linen. I think Robbie blessed me with some of that, but I haven't worked it up yet. How do you like it? To make a test rag. You're using linen to make a rag? Really? Want to know how long cotton linen lasts versus cotton hemp versus Lily's cotton. Kim from Affordably Crafty did a series on cotton yarns, and I think it's a 5-part series. I saw it. It was very interesting, but I can't tell you what the final outcome was. But you might look at that because it was really interesting. She got down the science and the rulers and the pens and the graphs. She really did a thorough comparison. It's gonna be one of those days. Anything smooth, Kate. Nothing with baubles or popcorn or picos or anything. Something smooth because they're going to wear the beanies under their helmet. So single crochet, double crochet, half double crochet, just something plain, no wool. I think there is a description on my community tab from when we did it. No, I did it on Tip Tuesday from last year because I was promoting it in conjunction with Nisi from Free Handly Made AU. She was doing the drive for the Beanies for Bravery. And the pattern that they had posted on the website, she didn't like. So she took one of Bag of Days patterns and tweaked it to make it helmet friendly. So nothing fancy because they got to put their helmet on over it. No wool, something easily washable. The worst of him being fired is his son is my work son, and he is going to leave us too. Is he leaving because they fired his father? Or is he leaving just because he was going to leave? Bonnie, you need the exclamation point before weather, love. That's what happened to me. I was supposed to have had this blanket done as of March the 8th. I ran out of black yarn and had to order gray yarn. Then it kept getting wider and wider and had to frog again. You know what, Kathleen? I have heard people start on those C2C blankets and they're not sure when to start decreasing, and it ends up being this big, massive thing. I have yet to do one. It's on my list of things to do. Nancy says, me too, Roberta. I have the same self-diagnosis as VJ has, CRS. That and we live in the same place in different states. Elaine says, I used to crochet lap blankets for the veterans home and the retirement home here in town, but haven't done it in years. We will be in the 70s all week. What state are you in, Elaine? Sandra SC does lap blankets for her. It's veterans home, right, Sandra? It's the veterans home. And it's been snowing all day in Cleveland, Ohio. Mother Nature's doing all the weather, just everything. And Roberta says, Rita, have you learned to mind read yet? There you go, Cammie. Oh, honey, it's 34 degrees. Oh, yes, happy birthday to Bonnie. Okay, there's the exclamation point. And it's 43. Honey, you're warmer than I am. Okay. Crystal has got 45. She's warmer too. Tank says, need prayers for Nancy Mack's 91-year-old father, 3 blocked arteries. Oh, my land. That's rough, but he's 91. What a blessing. What a blessing. Yes, many more, Bonnie. Isela, hello. How are you? What are you working on today? There's my sis Katrina. We'll be listening and making dinner. What's for dinner? I get lost doing something while I'm being supervised. I told her that this is your test in being patient, something you have little of. See, my mother did not name me Patience or Grace for a reason. I'm telling you. God bless you, Jason, and God bless our veterans. Yes, please and thank you. Yes, Lebanon, Tennessee, not Illinois. She's in Tennessee. Is it, Bonnie? See, I didn't remember that. Thank you for that. Zach, hello. Good to see you. How are you? Are you off work or are you taking a break? What are you doing today? You're welcome, Chris. You're welcome because I enjoyed that series. Yes, we'll be praying. Is he on the prayer list on Denny's channel, Tank? She is taking a mental health break. That was the last I heard from her Facebook group. She says everybody's healthy, but she had to take a mental health break and she'll be back when she can. Half the states have a Lebanon. Let's see. Now you all know why I don't understand geography. Yes, a happy birthday. There's sweet Ivy. And Nightbot is dropping. Kathleen. Kate says, is there a knitted version? Anything smooth? Any smooth? The stockinette stitch isn't smooth, is it? Let's see. Hold on. Let's see. I don't have the answer to that because I would be the rest of my life trying to knit a yes. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see what this is before we go shopping. I want to make sure this is a link I can open up. I don't want any surprises. We've been surprised quite often here lately. Yes. Okay, here we go. They said, wait a minute. Okay. This pattern is for knitted and crocheted. And Nisi said she didn't like the crocheted version, so she tweaked it and used the bod pattern. But this is the Ravelry page, and she says, I guess I have to go to Ravelry to make this work. Hold on. Let's see. She says the pattern includes written instructions for both knitting in the round, either bottom up or top down, and for knitting flat and seaming. They must be knit. Okay, the knitted ones must be knit with 100% wool yarn only. In the event of a fire, any synthetic materials will melt to the skin and cause severe burns and injuries. In addition, 100% wool is warm even when wet. Okay. And it's a free Ravelry download. There's Keri the Yarny Elephant. Everybody's saying happy birthday to Bonnie. Ivy, hello, sweetheart. If I miss saying hello to you, hello, darling. How are you? What are you up to today? And Yes, he is leaving because they fired his dad, but he is lining up another job first. There you go. Nancy says, I got distracted by a shiny squirrel. Can you please repeat the beanie details? I'm assuming this is yeah, it's an ongoing need. It's nothing it's nothing pressing. The beanie details are, if you're going to knit it, I dropped the link in the chat, and they wanted wool if it's knitted. I have to go back and reread the crochet one because I had thought they didn't want wool because of wool allergies. But on the Ravelry page, you know what? Hold on. We can do that one too. Hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. We can do that too. Go away. Oh, I'm sorry. I was talking to the ad. Okay. We can okay. Let's see. Crochet or knit solid black or solid dark brown beanies. Write a short thank you note to a soldier and email or mail to the above address, but I'm going to take it over to the USO. And then you can send the beanies to the address below by January the 31st. Well, we've missed all that, so we're not going to worry about that. Let's see. Specifications. Beanies must be dark brown or black. Measurements 8.5 to 10 inches deep and 21 to 23 inches in circumference. Please measure and make sure your hat is the right size. Any pattern, knit or crochet, may be used. Please, no cuffs, pom-poms, ear flaps, stripes, appliques, or colors other than dark brown or black. Attach a handwritten thank you letter to each beanie you send. Do not include personal addresses or phone numbers on the tags. Please do not use straight pins, and suggested brand yarns and color or Red Heart Super Saver, coffee, or black. Now, that's what they say on their page. But on the Ravelry page, they say use wool. The ones that we did before, we did in acrylic yarn. So that's all I got. They could, because we were going by the website, we weren't going from the Ravelry page because some people have wool allergies. I'm just saying. So, Juanita, hello. So good to see you. Thank you for coming here. How are you? What are you doing today? Are you spinning? Are you knitting? Are you crocheting? Here's my dear member, Margie, who is now fully monetized. My neighbor, Michelle, who lives up the road a piece. Roberta says, Nancy, there's info on a website about, yep. There you go, Roberta. And that website is this is the one we were using last year, but like I said, I'm just going to take them up to the USO here at the airport. And if you have a USO in your city, call them and ask them if they will accept them. These are beanies for bravery. because postage is high. You know, you're donating your time, your yarn, and everything. Elaine says, I'm in Southern California, high desert. Girl. Sandra says, all different sizes for a nursing home, wheelchair, lap blanket, throws, etc. Okay. Sandra's in the nurse. I couldn't remember. I knew you were doing the blankets, but I couldn't remember if it was for the veterans or the nursing home. Rita says, no, not yet, but getting there soon. Mind reading. I am glad no one reads my minds these days. You're going, do you know I have never been to Longhorn? What are you going to have, Bonnie? I have never, ever been. Katrina says chicken, mashed potatoes, and cream peas. Okay. I had fish, mashed potatoes, and green beans yesterday. I don't know what I'm going to have today. Go outside and do a couple of jigs and okay, Cammy. Sleep this morning in this St. Louis. Had to take mom to the hospital for lab work. Now she's coughing, telling the cat it's my fault because I made her go outside in the cold. Oh, Nancy, how old is your mother? Darcia is reminding everybody up for thumbs, please. Now, second question. I had all kinds of questions. Okay. So last week, I wasn't able to go live for the Make Along Monday, but I posted patterned for the beanie in my community tab, and I also posted tutorials on how you could modify the beanie. So you could have a ruffle beanie, a beanie with a brim, a beanie with a bill. You could have the fedora type beanie. Turn out to be a bucket hat. Okay. So did anybody do the hat? And if you do bucket hat, beanie type, top down hats, how do you close your circle? Do you do like we were taught, slip stitch, chain one, and keep going? Do you do the new hacks that modify so you don't have the line of demarcation going up your beanie? How do you do your rounds? I don't know what everybody else is doing. Save me a plate. I'm coming over. Okay, Zach. Look out, Katrina. Zach needs a plate. I only know there is Lebanon because Ophelia had a boyfriend on the football team, and we went there because he was playing a game. Okay. Rita says, today I made turkey for dinner with homemade potato salad. It's really good. Then cleaned the rest and bagged it up and in the freezer. Did you put the potato salad in the freezer? How does that come out when you thaw it? Tries to meet it. See, now if they tried to read my mind, they would think they were in a computer game because it would be going tilt, tilt, tilt. Doretha, welcome in. Good to see you. How are you? Thank you for coming by. Doretha, did you ever get that scale to sync with your phone, or did you take it back? What did you do with that scale? I have been looking at them, but since your experience, I'm not anxious to try it because I can't get my Fitbit to sync either. Nancy, mom thinks we had hail this morning. Oh goodness. Is it true Joann's is filing for bankruptcy? I saw it on Facebook and Google. I don't know, Zach, because people were talking about it going out of business, but they're still having sales. I have no idea what they're doing. Pamela, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for joining my family, and I appreciate you. I am in Missouri. I am BJ. I do all the crafts just because I love seeing how things come together, but I mostly crochet. What state are you in, and what crafts do you do, if you don't mind my asking? And my middle name is Question, so I'm going to ask a question. I really am. But Pamela, thank you so much. Doretha says, have a doll on my hook and learning corner to corner. I have not tried corner to corner yet. Let me know what you think about it. Thank you everyone for welcoming Pamela in. Okay, so Pamela also says, did y'all hear that Joanne has declared bankruptcy? No. Okay, well, let's go see about that. We're doing field trips today. I had not heard. Let's go see what's happening here. They might well say everybody else has. Why shouldn't they? Uh-oh. Well, I can't share that one because oh good. It was like, okay, let's see. Yeah, I can't that one was had a political presence. I had not heard that, no. Can I share that without sharing him? Yeah, okay.
They're waiting for you.
The bank.
Do you have a second?
They're all expecting more efficiency, more benefits, more growth. When you realize you can give your people
No, I know they were having trouble. What was it, last November? They were having issues. And they were closing stores. That's what they were doing. Good afternoon. Hi, Shirley. Had a crazy time with granddaughter's boyfriend. Teen drama. Girl, you better stay out of that drama. Because they will make up and they'll be mad at you for getting involved. Love it when you say, sweet Ivy. I love her butt off. Yep, that's my sweet Ivy B. See, you two come in with all the skinny. I keep getting mushy blueberries from the grocery store. I want to grow my own. Okay. Okay. Let me know how that works out for you. I buy the frozen ones because I don't eat fresh fruit fast enough to keep it from going bad. So I buy the frozen ones because, as the commercials say, they are picked at the peak of freshness and then they're flash frozen. And so they're actually better than the fresh ones. That's the Ravelry link for the free pattern. And somewhere below there, I also have the website that speaks on it. I don't know what made this pop into my head, Mrs. Potato Head. I packed your angry eyes just in case. Darla, do they still have you on pain medication? You might need to wean yourself off. Oh. Tank says hello to everyone she's missed. Ivy wants to know if Tank found the yarn she needs. Tank is looking for some type of yarn I never heard of before. Tank, did you find the yarn? If not, drop it in the chat, baby girl, because you know from last night when you were talking about it till today, I don't remember. My name is VJ and I suffer from CRS. Chris says cotton linen is better suited to spa sets, but is still as splitty as cotton hemp. better suited to clothes, but no longer available from Lion Brand. Really? Huh. I tried that True Boo, which was cotton bamboo, and I pulled out, I center pull. I pulled out a yarn barf that took me 3 days. No exaggeration, because everybody who was here a couple of summers ago witnessed it. It took me 3 days to unbarf that yarn, and I have never used it since. And there's the beanie for Bravery website. Okay, Shirley is running Ivy's playlist on her phone. That is sweet of you. That is sweet. I Shirley says, I think my mind is probably a Dick and Jane book. Angelise, God bless you, sweetheart. How are you? How is your scarf coming along? Bonnie says, outlaw steak. When Olivia's father was alive, he took us every year on our birthdays. That was a thing, so we have to go. So Longhorn has a steak called outlaw steak. See, I'm not a big beef eater. We used to have one down the street when I lived down south. And when I moved up here, then it closed. It was like, well, it wasn't meant for me to go. Mm-hmm. When I moved up here, when I lived down south, everything was up in this area. When I moved up to this area, everything closed and moved out west. I'm not moving again, so I just do without. There's our Chris Kaleidoscope. There's our Jessica SMC. I'm having hot dogs and peanut. Zach, I haven't gotten over that from last week, and you're having it again this week. Do you also have a banana? Who had the hot dogs, peanut butter, and banana last week? I cannot. I can't. I can't. Then it's like her, oh, that's sweet, Bonnie. That really is. Mom's almost 84. Wow. 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 That's a blessing. And there's Kathleen. Kristen, hello. How you doing, girlfriend? What's in your cup and what is on your hook? Katrina, girl, they had a whole discussion last week about peanut butter and hot dogs, peanut butter and bananas. Somebody had peanut butter and bologna. That was you, Shirley, wasn't it? Girl, they had me all twisted last week. It was they had me all confused last week. No, not the potato salad, but I could. It would just be, yeah, because see, I was thinking I couldn't, thank you. That's what I was thinking. It was like, you put potato salad in the freezer, really? Wow, that's interesting, Darcia. You think it's chapter 11. Okay. I never got the scale to sync with my phone correctly. I would have to re-enter the information every time. It doesn't work for me. Ooh, can you exchange it for another one? Because you just got that scale, right? Marsha Lee, hello, girlfriend. How are you? What are you up to? How is your sweater coming? Tank says, if I start from the top, I do a double magic circle. Okay, then how do you connect each round? Do you do a slip stitch or what do you do? Yay, Marsha Lee made it to 800. That is awesome. Stand up and take a bow. Congratulations. I looked it up, all the news channel, and Joanne's compares bankruptcy. That is so sad. That really is. Marshall, I am happy for you. I really am. I'm not there yet, but I'm slowly sneaking up on it. I'll get there if the good Lord says the same. I'm almost there, though. Oh, I lied. Hold on. I'm 878. I'm almost at 900. Whoo! I'm slowly creeping up on 1K, everybody. Slowly creeping up, and I thank everybody. I thank everybody who's helped me, worked with me, made suggestions for me. I thanked all of my members, because when I get to 1K, we're going to have a nice surprise party. I will be able to drop gift memberships. You can't give a gift membership until you get to 1K. I tried. It wouldn't let me. I'm talking to Granny D. It's like, how do you do this? And she walked me through it, and I said, well, I did that. But you have to have 1K in order for it to actually drop. Tank says, bottom up, then I single crochet, decrease until last few stitches. That's how I do bottom up. It's disappointing to hear about Joann's. Yeah, but you know what? If they go into bankruptcy, if they get bailed out or bought out, they still won't close. They only filed chapter. Yeah, but see, when I pulled it up, Ivy, it says that, wait a minute, hold on. Oh, I hit the wrong button. As usual. It says they're filing for bankruptcy. So, and that's Fox News, Fox Business News. So we'll see how it plays out. I don't know. Bonnie says, I don't have a Joann's. I only ordered a couple of times online and had it delivered. So, Bonnie. Didn't Creative Grandma do a video about Joann's about a week ago? I am not sure, actually. I'm not sure. Kathleen says, I chain 20, then crochet stitches around and around. Okay. Mara, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. How are you? What's in your cup and what is on your hook? Melanie, hi, sis. Drinking green mint tea, writing and crocheting a doll dress pattern. Okay. Just had rain and a hailstorm. Now it's sunny again. We talked about Mother Nature. She is doing all of the seasons in just a week. Melanie is getting them all in just one day. And there is Margie. How are you, Margie? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. What's in your cup and what is on your hook? Shirley says, no, call the police. How fun, right? I just want to crochet my rainbow striped zebra. Do you have to deal with the police when they come out, Shirley? Doretha says, as much money as I spend, they should not be going out of business, right? I hear you. Well, see, the Joann's that they had up here moved down south, so I rarely go down there. I have a Michael's west. I pass Michael's. I pass Hobby Lobby before I get to Joann's because I don't want to buy the, whatever amount I have to buy to get free shipping. And we all know paying for shipping is against my religion. Michelle, you do the same thing with fruits and vegetables? Yeah, because when you're cooking for one, it goes bad. It really does. Those little containers, and you're like, oh, I'll eat those in a couple of days, but you don't. Darla says, my mind is a random place. Oh, how are you, Nana Michelle? What's in your cup? What's on your hook? I hear you've got what, snow out there? Is it snowing in your area? It's snowing in Cleveland. Hi, Mara. I'm cooking, but back and forth. Tank, what are you cooking? I know I'm going to be sorry I asked, but what are you cooking? And Mara's reminding everybody of the thumbs. Michelle saying hi to everybody she missed. Tank is saying the ivy. No, I haven't. I guess I'll trim it with something else. Tank, did you tell us what it is that you're looking for? Did I miss it? Did I skip over it? Well, VJ, I moved to Branson from Chicago, so I don't got nothing much anymore here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Shirley says, Zach, a gourmet chef. I have hot dogs and peanut butter, so good. Works like bologna. You're killing me. You all are killing me. Cindy Lou, how are you? Zach says he likes it too. My gosh. Mm. Did you say mayo and bananas, girls? I don't eat that. I said they were talking about that last week. They had me all twisted on this channel talking about everything they put peanut butter on. I don't eat it. I don't eat it. I cannot eat it. Mm-mm. I cannot. I cannot. Dory says, not my favorite, banana, peanut butter, or hot dogs. When I was younger, I liked hot dogs. But as I grew up and they started, talking about eating more healthy, I don't eat hot dogs anymore. But I eat hot brats. And I know if I'm going to eat a brat, I might as well eat a hot dog. I don't do it often, but I like brats. And I used to like Braunschweiger. Zach, Shirley, you keep trying, girlfriend. You keep trying. Slow and steady wins the race. You're going to finally convince somebody. Nancy says, I like peanut butter and mayonnaise or Miracle Whip sandwich every once in a while. Okay. Okay. Somebody just told me about peanut butter and honey. I'll do peanut butter and jelly. And I have to admit, I just tried almond butter and it's good, but I'm not gonna do it on bologna. Surely we will be weird together. Ah. La, hello, so good to see you. Thank you for being here. How are you? What are you up to? Thank you so much for being here. Nancy saying hi to everybody she missed while puttering around the house. Lala, do you eat hot dogs and peanut butter? I'm just asking. It apparently is a thing in some cultures. Cindy says, no worries. She just came in and she's puttering too. Cindy, I don't have a Joann's. I have no skin in this game. But see, you can order online. Tank says, I do a flat panel. It's easier to have one slip stitch on the inside. I've done that, but you still get a seam down the back. I've been looking at, and the reason I asked the question about how do you do your circles is because I've been looking at those crochet hacks that they have on YouTube. And I was wondering how many people actually follow those. Darcia, you know what? I went online Friday. I was going to make more emojis. I forgot how I got those uploaded to the channel. I've got to go back. I got to figure out how I did that because I don't remember how I did it. Oh, holy smokes! I don't know. I did it. I got those first group up. I don't know how I did it. My name is VJ. I do IT. I don't do AV. And even if I do the AV, I won't remember how I did it. I suffer from CRS. I know. And we all totally understand. And I'm friends with so many people, I can't pick and choose who I'm going to be a member of. So I just am not a member of anybody because I don't want any hard feelings anywhere because I can't afford to be a member of everybody that I want to be a member of because I would love to support just everybody. I really would. Marsha says, VJ, I had to frog the sweater because I didn't have enough yarn to finish it. So I'm doing another stitch. Oh, Marsha, I'm so sorry. You should have asked one of us. We might have had it. But then again, we're not really having much luck here, are we? And of course, Darcia is laughing at me. And there is Tiffany. And Nancy is asking Marsha, oh no, what yarn do you need? Marsha says, I am just so excited that people actually like my channel. I didn't expect to be this far. I know. Darcia says, Sandra, yes, she did. Chapter 11 bankruptcy is just a restructuring until Chapter 13, which is a failed company. Dawn P., you've been sitting in the bushes in the back seat in the corner. Welcome in, girlfriend. Thank you for just swooping in and cutting to the chase there. How you doing? And I've been looking at you on Dawn errands. I'm sitting in the back watching you all. Yes, thanks everyone for sharing me out and just supporting little old me. You are so welcome. Doretha says, post the link for your whole shebang crew. Click on the $sign and just select it. It's part of the membership. Mother Nature is bipolar. I think we passed menopause. Isella went to Michael's yesterday. It felt like the store is failing. Just a feeling. No hard facts behind it. The thing with Michael's and Hobby Lobby, they are starting to only carry their own brands of yarn. Like Michael's is carrying Loops and Threads and Crafts Mart. And Hobby Lobby is carrying Hobby Lobby. I love this cotton. I love this yarn. I love this Hobby Lobby. They're not carrying anybody else's. Mara has water in her cup. A Capullo shrug on her hook by Expressions Fiber Arts. I love Shandy. Heading out to chiropractor, so going into listening mode. Good luck with that. Good luck. Doretha says, I decided to keep the scale because I'm still able to weigh every week. Okay. Well, I just meant exchange it for another one that maybe you could sync to your phone. One that would actually do what they advertise is going to do. I did. It was at my house. They were very nice. Okay. Bonnie saying good day tomorrow. Victoria says, I totally forgot you were on catching this. Like, girl, that's okay because I haven't been on for the last 2 weeks, so it's okay. No worries. There's always team replay. But lovely to have you, Victoria. Hi, Suze. How are you? Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. That's right, but they might have to close a few stores, though. They have closed a few stores, Darcia. They really have. Dory is drinking a cup of coffee and working on the crab stitch border of a gift baby blanket. Almost done. Good luck with that. How do you like that crab stitch? Yes, it's been snowing off and on since yesterday. Stupid, it's snowing now again. Oh, Nana Michelle. Ooh. Right now, a cold front is headed this way to Georgia. Marsha Lee, see. Yes, Darla. Bonnie is in Branson, Missouri. Tank is cooking. Bought a 10-pound pork roast. It's so big. I cut steaks off of it so it will go into my Ninja Foodie. Butternut squash with onions and jalapenos and a salad. Okay. I take butternut squash and cook it and make a custard out of it like you do for sweet potato pie. And I'll have a butternut squash custard, or I will use it instead of pumpkin in my pumpkin bread recipes. You either have to drain it or you have to cook it a little bit longer because the squash has more moisture in it than the pumpkin, but it makes a good flavored bread. It really does. Darla lives 45 miles away from Branson. Her husband is a firefighter there. Darla, how did I not know you were in Missouri? Are you on my Missouri link? Hold on, girlfriend. I gotta tag you for Missouri stuff. Lord help. How did you skip through there? And I did not know you were on there. And if anybody is in the chat and you are in Missouri, please look on my Missouri, Illinois channel list and make sure that your channel is included. And if it is not, please let me know. Because like we're going to try to do a meetup at the Midwest Fiber Festival, April the 26th through the 28th. And even if you are not able to make the meetup, just FYI, in case you can get away for next year. Marshall Lee says, I am not even halfway monetized yet. I still need even more watch hours. I understand. Bonnie says, I've seen Susan's meat. It's tempting not to take a ride over there. Bonnie, behave. Yarn I'm needing. Thank you, Tank. Papacha Batik, silver color, number 555-43. See, Papacha, I've never heard of that before. Look at you, needing, see, that's why we do these, because I keep telling you all, I learn something new every day. Tank says she does a hidden seam. I have to play with that because my seams don't always come out hidden. I have to keep playing with them and frogging them back and playing with them until I get them at least halfway presentable in my mind. So, Tank, I can't. I lost you. Can I do that from here? Hold on. I can't. I cannot. What if I do this? It's not going to help me. Okay. How about, what kind of yarn is that, Tank? Oh, see, I don't know these things. Hold on, everybody. We're going on field trip. You don't have to have your permission slip signed. We're taking a detour anyway. Hold on. Hold on, wait a minute. See if I oops. Wrong picture. There we go. See if I can get this so we can see it. I have to nope, I can't do that from here. Because I have to go over here. And it says now I put in 55543. Is that what this is? It's out of stock. But oh, look how pretty that is. That's silver. See, you all come out with this beautiful yarn that I've never even seen before. Okay, this is oh, criminy. Okay, this is the 55543. Oh, Tank, that's pretty. Greens and purples and orange and yellow, and it's got sparkles. Oh, that's pretty. I don't have any, but that's pretty. So if anybody has any of that yarn, Nana Michelle, do you have any of that in your stash? See Tank, because she needs more to finish her project. And oh, Darla, 45 minutes. You in Springfield? Takes us 45 minutes to get anywhere, right? Darla's 10 minutes from Springfield. 11 and cloudy in the North Pole. Okay. And there is Margie playing with the emojis. Thank you, Margie. Back loop only slip stitch. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I tried that last time and it was okay. I wasn't happy with it, but that's what I ended up doing. We are under high fire alert. Oh yeah, we've had some major fires out here. Cindy Lou says, Tank, the Knitting Network has that yarn on sale for about half off right now. I supported by watching. I can't afford to be a member to all. I understand. I understand. I understand. Gotta support the bonding fund. Bills, bills, bills. Girl, yeah, I still gotta pay my taxes. They have pickle flavored jelly beans. Yeah, not trying those. Now, see, you should try those. Right. I am too, Darcia. I am too. I am too. Just walked in, left my thumbs up, and I'll catch the replay. Zoila, welcome in. So good to see you. Thank you for being here. I can't wait to see your finished shrug, Mara. I hope Mara puts it in the Facebook page. I might have to keep an eye out for it to go over to her channel. Mara's usually going live when I'm going to sleep. Shirley says, "No, I have shorts on and the fan on." Okay, Shirley, just rub it in. Rub it in. Rub it in. See how you are. And there is Tank. Zoila, thank you so much for coming by. I really appreciate it. Shirley has new potatoes. I wanted a corned beef and cabbage plate yesterday, and none of our churches had it going on, and I really didn't feel like going out to get it. Why does Tank mention yummy food and then lock the door and pretend she's not home when we show up with our forks in our hands? I don't know why she does that. I don't know. Isela finally made her own Barbie out of a random Barbie head, chenille stems, beads, and an old t-shirt. I may have found my new obsession. Ooh, Isela. Ooh, girl. Kathleen says, "Good evening. I am going to go have dinner of pasta with cheesy sauce and shrimp. I will see you all Wednesday afternoon." Bye, Kathleen. Enjoy. That actually sounds good. Michaels, Joanne, etc. are having yarn dyed where they don't have that pesky inspection stuff. Really? Oh, girl. Oh, is that the problem? Bonnie says, "Nancy, how do you think I feel? She sends me pictures." Shirley says, "My son was born in Nevada, Missouri. Oh, I'm sorry. Nevada, Missouri. Lived there about 2 years ago." I don't know why they're Nevada, but they're Nevada. Well, you lived there about 2 years ago. Okay, Shirley. So close. See, but we were in lockdown then. I just cook in butter and cube the squash and cook like potatoes. Okay. My daughter went through boot camp for the Army at Fort Leonard Wood. Did she? Darcia is reminding everyone of the thumbs. Thumbs are free. Zoila's laughing. Cindy is laughing. Angelise is still working on her scarf. Zoila is asking if Granny D is going live today. I don't know. Does she have anything on her community tab? She has not been in here today. It feels awesome, Cindy. The process keeps me entertained. Now, there you go. If you find something that you can do that doesn't stress you out and is not boring, you've got something. Zoila says, "Isela, staying busy is part of the game, especially if you're enjoying yourself." Yes. Tank says, "Psst, Nancy, meet me at the back gate." It's an acrylic with a silver thread. It is pretty, Tank. It really is. It is pretty. On my way, Tank, I'll be the one with crazy hair and holding a plate. She told you to bring a fork. You don't even have to bring your own plate. Zach says, "Nothing yet, Zoila." Now, she had family coming in yesterday, I think. They might still be there. I don't see anything, but I was wondering that too, because I was just Tank says, "That's it." Okay. Shirley says, "I tried to find it too. It's pretty." Nothing on her community tab. Okay, it's called silver because of the silver thread. It is pretty. It really is. Drop the link to that yarn store. It sort of looks like hobby yarn. No, it's not hobby. It's hold on. Let me see. It is, where am I? The knittingnetwork.co.uk is the store. Where is my StreamYard? Okay, this is the store. And I just did a Google search of what Tank said she was looking for. It is pretty, Tank. Honest to Pete, it is. Nancy says, Tank, have you checked Ice for a substitute? Ice has many yarns that look like it. I never even heard of that yarn, but wow, it is gorgeous. Wish I had some for you, Tank. I would so gift you some for sure. See, Nana Michelle, I just knew you had some of that because that with the sparkles is right up your alley. It is pretty. Now, see, I don't feel so bad. Nana Michelle hadn't heard about it, but that is pretty. I like it. Yeah, be safe. I'll get a contrasting color to do the trim and fringe. Okay, Tank, but it is pretty. I can't wait to see. Yeah, it does look like, but it's yeah. The town closest to me is Clever. We have a Clever in Missouri? Okay. Everyone is out of stock. Tank, did you buy it on clearance? But I'll look on Macari. Oh. Angelicia's girl, just take your time. I got my Angelise, if you've got a yarn barf, they say take the end closest to the skein and the end closest to your work and just shake up and down and the barf is supposed to detangle. That's what they say. Nancy says, I got my first order from Crochet today. I wanted some three-way to try Bod's CAL shawl when she does it, but now I'm wondering if I'll have enough yardage or be able to do her pattern. Nancy, has Bod picked the pattern for her crochet along? If not, you may want to take a regular large shawl pattern and see how much yardage you need for that and order 2 more skeins just to be sure. Did you let them know to email you when they get it? I've got some corned beef and cabbage in the fridge. It was the last kit they had at Walmart. I still have to make it. I love it. They had corned beef and cabbage in kits? It's discontinued. Oh, Tank. Oh, see, I just asked if you had bought it on clearance. But I'm not giving up Longhorn for corned beef and cabbage. Oh, playing chicken with yarn again is what we do, is what we do. Granny D is not going live today. She has family over. Okay, well, that's what's happening here. Okay. Not 2 years ago, for 2 years. You know, I really do know how to read. But it's what my eyes see and my head thinks about does not necessarily come out of my mouth. And sometimes I have to ask people what I've said because they look at me kind of crazy and it's like, oh, what did I say? I must have said something really, really wrong. There's a disconnect between my head and my mouth, but I really do know how to read. Sometimes you just can't prove it, but I really do. I got nothing. If people hear you pronounce Nevada like the state, they lose their minds. I am the same way when people call my state Missouri. There's no A on the end of my state. And if I hear a politician call it Missouri, I don't vote for them. Mm-mm. Just on principle. They don't know where I live. They can't represent me. They don't know where I live. So I'm not voting for them. Nancy made corned beef, cabbage, and red potatoes and cornbread the other day. It was delicious, if I say so myself. There you go. Oh, Zach messaged her and asked, "Go ahead, Zach." Sue says, "Okay, I got to stop making these bunnies. I'm starting to talk to them." There's nothing wrong with that. I talk to my makes too. And sometimes I can't repeat what I say to the. Oh, I started off with the beanies and whatnot. My daughter wanted, we talked about ruffled hats, but my daughter wanted a ruffled hat and she picked the yarn. So this is the yarn, and that it looks red, but it's not. It's carrot. So it's carrot and Mardi Gras. So that's what she wanted. And that's what she got. Everybody wants ruffled hats. Michael, welcome in. That's okay, honey. Life happens. Life is important. And I don't have a problem with that. That's okay. Nancy is saying to Michael, we're still here and some of us are still crazy. And the town closest to Darla is Clever. Darcia, there is the Papaya Batik Silver 555-43. Girl, see, Zola, did you ever finish your bunny's dress, or is your bunny still walking around naked? I'm just asking. Okay, Darla, I didn't know where that is. I go to Highlandville all the time, every Saturday, always in Springfield too. Okay, you're getting around. Thank you, Zoella. There is our Kathleen. You are welcome. I have never seen that yarn either, but wow, it is bougie. Love it for sure. Right, Cindy? And then, of course, we've just discovered the yarn and it's been discontinued. So we're not even going to get a chance to try it. I don't know why they do this to us. There is Keri. Nana Michelle says, I have Hobby Universe with the sparkle, but not that yarn. I like Hobby too. Darla, I have a friend in Long Lane. I have no idea where that is either. It's a Patronus project. Isn't Patronus from Harry Potter? I'm just saying. Dinky Jen, hello, girl. Yeah, I'm still on here. Granny D's not going live, and you know me, I'm still behind in the chat. Welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. What's in your cup? What's on your hook? And Cindy said she'd be happy to give it too if she had it. It is pretty. It really is. See, you've never seen it either, Dory? Tank, where did you find that yarn? There's our Darcia and Margie. Thank you, Tank. Yeah, see, I don't even know where you find that kind of yarn. There's Michelle and Tiffany. Zola says, I wish my yarn would untangle. Noni May had a yarn barf on her live, and she picked up the end by her work and the end by the skein, and she sat there and she just shook it, and she kept shaking it, And honest to Pete, because I sat there watching her, I'm like, this lady is lying to me. That barf came untangled. I don't know if that would have happened with that True Boo I spent 3 days untangling, but I watched Noni May do it. Bonnie says, Zoila, I throw yarn barf a lot, not in a good way. Nancy says, Zoila, wait, you mean it doesn't work? It worked when Noni May did it. Does this? I have Scarfy. I have not used it yet, so I can't answer that. My problem is I do center pulls, so I get yarn barf. If I pull from the outside, I don't get barf, but I have to remember to pull from the outside because back in the day when I learned how to crochet, the labels had a 1 and a 2 on them. You pulled the 1 out first, then you pulled number 2, and number 2 was the end you worked on, and you didn't get barf. This yarn barf stuff is something new and not exciting to me. Yes, they had the corned beef and cabbage and a kit just like they do the pork roast kits. We buy those too. I'm gonna have to go up that aisle. Isella gives her tangled yarn to the baby pug. No more tangles, but then no more yarn. Isella. Oh, Isella. Oh, Isella. Sanita, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate it. Oh, no, VJ, I always say things that maybe I shouldn't have said, but it needed to be said. I tell you. I try. That's how I end up with all these faces because I'm trying not to say things. Yes, it's near the Kansas border. Well, that's why I don't know about it. Okay. Okay. But then we all know I'm geographically challenged. There's a whole lot I don't know when you tell me. Like Illinois? Oh, Illinois. Girl, please. Yeah, like that. Mm-hmm. Or Salmon. I don't know how many times I've told my daughter you don't pronounce the L in salmon. And she calls it salmon. I'm like, it's not salmon. Do not teach my granddaughter to say salmon. Yeah. Not voting for the Brett, how you doing? Welcome in, honey. If they don't know what state I live in, they cannot represent me. So no, I don't vote for them. They're not representing me. How you doing? Thank you for being here. If they talk back, then you should be scared. See. Olivia calls Missouri misery. A lot of people do. Thank you, Suze. Thank you, Cindy. Yeah, she told me what colors she wanted in the yarn. I went downstairs to the archives. I didn't go shopping. I had a couple of leftover skeins of Mardi Gras, and we know how old these skeins are, right? When was the last time you saw a skein like that? That was back when Red Heart was made in America. And I brought it upstairs and I had some carrot. And she was like, yeah, I want that. I said, okay, there you go. Now she wants a ruffled scarf to go to it. And if any of my friends who are designers are watching this, I always send my daughter tutorials for my friends' designs, but she picks the design she wants. So if any of my friends say, you didn't use my hat pattern, it wasn't that I didn't use your hat pattern. My daughter chose another pattern. And since she wants it and she's paying for it, I do the pattern she wants. But I always put my friends' designs out there first. I don't know where I got this kid from. I really don't. Shirley says, my daughter just said, there's nothing wrong with that. We talk to our stuffies. See? Dory, finish the baby blanket and starting a baby hat. Dory, I expect 2 pictures from you, girlfriend. I expect a picture of the blanket for FO Friday, and I expect a picture of the hat for Whip It Wednesday. I'm just saying. Thank you, Zoila. Thank you so much. No, it's not Jeanette's pattern. I did send her Jeanette's pattern. Jeanette has one. Gigi, the crochet queen, has one, but she picked it's in the community post from last week. Skylar's, because it had the exaggerated ruffles, and that's what she wanted. I'm like, okay. No, what is it? Shylar Crochet. The link for it is in the community tab for last week's Make Along Monday, because I put all of the tutorials on the community page. So I've made this with the ruffle. I've made it with the fedora brim. And I've made it like a sun hat for Shorty. Same hat, just change the ending of it. Dory says, after stuffing my face with marshmallows, y'all making me hungry. Nevada is the county seat. Is it? That's like New Madrid. It's spelled like Madrid, but they call it Madrid. Thank you, Cindy. Who decided to say Arkansas with a W sound on the end? I've had to recorrect myself. Girl, see. I tried to get somebody to explain to me why we have Kansas and it's not Arkansas. It's Kansas and Arkansas. Something to do with the Arkansas Indians. And that's like the Mackinac Bridge is spelled like Mackinac. Like Saginaw. Or, what is it? Everybody whose name ends in A, they put an R on it. So instead of Sarah, it's Sarah. Sarah, I can't even say it. Sarah and Lular instead of Lula, and Emmer instead of Emma. I was like, what? What? All my bunnies are naked. All your bunnies are naked. Zola says, my son bunny is almost dressed, but my bunny wants bows on her ears and dress. We're debating. See, you've been hanging around Melanie's channel too long, because Melanie's got to put the bows and the earrings and the bows on the dress and the bows on the ruffles on the underskirt and all the embellishments over the top. You've been hanging around Melanie too long. Melanie, Zola is channeling her inner you. BJ, you can't go shopping in Branson. You got to go to Springfield. Shit. Look, I go to Branson to see the theater, and I bring my little happy tail home. I want to come down there one time when they're doing the craft fair and the historical events, but I don't like crowds like that. Yeah, so I probably won't ever see it. I don't like crowds like that. And I didn't like crowds even before social distancing. How do you pronounce that tank? Sorry, Sargeness. Oh. Yesterday I made hamburgers and my 3-year-old grandson is asking for more. Well, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. And do not offer him a hamburger and do not put peanut butter on his hamburger, Miss Shirley. Brett says, BJ Tank Zoila, howdy everyone. I've been listening while working. I appreciate you being here. I truly, truly do. And I joined your other channel so I can see all those StreamYard things you were talking about last night. I just haven't made it over there yet. I was actually cleaning off my table today, you all. I was cleaning. And dusting. I may never breathe again. I was dusting. Girl, untangling. Yes. Yes. Yes, indeed. Cynthia, welcome in. It is so good to see you. Thank you for being here. This is our silly channel. We have fun. We have a great time. And we are crafters. What part of the country are you in? And what is your craft of choice? And thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate it. Do you remember Abigail? Yes, she gave it to me last year, 20. Oh. And by the way, how is Abigail? Is she doing better? I'm so happy I could dance. I just got in touch with someone who is getting me scrubs for school. That is awesome, Darla. That is awesome. Congratulations. How long does it take to be a phlebotomist? I think I had to do 6 weeks to get my IV certification. So apparently, there's a whole lot more involved in being a phlebotomist. China, hello, how are you? Thank you for being here. What's in your cup and what is on your hook? Jen says, until our clocks change forward in 2 weeks, you are going to clash with my British Live I watch weekly. I'm sorry. What British Live do you watch weekly? What's it called? What's it about? Hobby Yarn has a pull tab and you start from the center. Yes, it does, but it's a cake. And cakes don't seem to have yarn barf as badly as skeins do. It's the skeins that are the problem. And if the cakes do have problem, it's when they collapse. And if you put them in a cake cozy, you don't normally have that problem either. I love, and Hirschner's cakes have pull tabs. She and her family need all our prayers. Medical emergency has hit them. Oh, Tank. Oh my goodness. Yes. Yes, we will pray for Abigail. I am back. Elaine, don't you hate that? Don't you hate that? Welcome back. Thank you for coming back. Yes, I enjoy center pulls. Now, Shorty's blanket, some parts are center and some are out just to keep the colors going the way she wants it. Susan, welcome in. Thank you for being here. I got your card addressed and I'm going to send that other thing. The link for the list is actually in the description of the video, but I'll email it back to you. I just haven't gotten back to your email because I was running back and forth with my mother-in-law. But thank you so much for sending me the address. I appreciate it. And how is sunshine today? Enunciate. I'm currently making a chick. I need more yarn soon. Hopefully my stash has the same color. I'm crossing my fingers. I'm crossing my fingers. I hope your stash has the same color. Michael says, my biggest pet peeve in pronunciation is veteran. It's veteran, not veteran. That's your biggest pet peeve? My grandmother couldn't pronounce my first name. So when your grandmother cannot pronounce your name, where do you go from there? My grandmother couldn't pronounce my name. And she asked me to go get her an envelope one day. And I looked at her and I'm like, how am I supposed to get you an envelope? She says, go in the other room and bring me an envelope. I'm thinking envelope. She meant envelope. I looked at her and I'm thinking, you were born in Missouri. Why do you talk like that? You were born in a foreign country. Why are we not speaking the same language? She wanted me to go get her an envelope. Okay. Isela says, Shirley, I remember Mama making ground beef patties on sunbeam bread. I've never heard of sunbeam bread. No mayo, just tomatoes and lettuce, and telling us to enjoy our McDonald's. Kids today don't know what they are missing. Okay. Sunbeam bread? Everybody speaking. Denny, hello, sweetheart. How are you? What's in your cup? What's on your hook? You were making a blanket for somebody, weren't you? You know what's going on up here. Who what are you working on? What red heart was made in America? Yeah, when red heart was made in America, before it got shipped over to Turkey, back when it was a division of Coates and Clark. Yeah, back in the day when I was a little bitty baby, mama struck me in. And there's Tank. Yeah, back in the day. Red Heart yarn all the way. Team Red Heart, tell me about it. Team Red Heart. Now, everybody complains about acrylic yarn. Back when they were actually making good acrylic yarn, this yarn has been moved from my grandmother's house to my mother's house to my house. We moved 2 hours away. I moved back. It's moved over here. And there is nothing wrong with this yarn. It is still soft, supple. Oh, Zoila. Oh no, that's not a yarn barf because I did that. I was going to show you. I had wrapped that around my finger, but they said shake it and it comes loose. But that's not a real yarn barf. That's something that I put on there. But yeah, that's back when they made good yarn and it lasts and it's still as soft and supple as it ever was. Okay, Tank. Let me see what's happening here. Tank, am I see? You know? Okay, never mind. Never mind. I got so many tabs open here. My computer's going to rebel and say, "No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it." Oh, snap. Tank. See, girl, I've never seen this before. Yeah, I was born and raised in this country. Thank you, Tank. Tank sent me a picture of sunbeam bread. I have never seen this before in my life. Wow. We had Wonder Bread, Bunny Bread. There was another brand, but it wasn't Sunbeam. Well, I've never seen that. I got to get out more. See, y'all coming up with yarn I've never seen. You're coming up with bread I've never seen. You all are coming up with stuff I don't know anything about. I've been in this country all my life. Yes, way to go. Denny's baby blanket is almost done. Okay. Yes, happy birthday, Bonnie. Thank you, Shirley. Thank you. Regina, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for coming by. What's in your cup? What's on your hook? There's my sis. Hello, hello. Love you. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you, sis. We have strange town names here. We have Mejia, which I got it right, which is Mejia, and my county is Bear. I always call that Bexar. It's Bear. Now, see, I would have gotten Mejia because I took Spanish. Good God. So my name is Rita. No, your name would be Reader. Your name would be Reader. Yep. I don't know why. I don't know how that happened. It makes me crazy. Rita says, my bunny, moon, ma'am, elephant and duck is naked. Well, my elephant got a bow. Rita, it's not that kind of channel. You got to put some clothes on your peoples. Shirley says, I put a pink sweater on my boy bunny. He loves it. Oh, oh, oh. I need to make another top for my other sun bunny. Margie, I missed that. You put a top on your sun bunny? You didn't post a sun bunny last week. You posted something else. I don't remember sun bunny. Well, we. You've got a prima bunny. I'll stay away from everyone. I live my best life between January and March down here. No problems going anywhere in town. I know, I know. Well, when we went in October, and we went to the 3:30 show, but I mean it was packed. It really was. I was like, where'd all these people come from? Sounds cute, Zola. I don't have time this week to make any outfits. Where are the some bunny outfit patterns? Okay, Kim's going live in 30 minutes. Okay. So we'll do a VJ raid over to Kim's house. Lydia, welcome in. So good to see you. Thank you for coming by. What's in your cup? What's on your hook? And yes, Zoila, thank you. Remember, Michael is doing his first live on the 21st at 2 p.m. Eastern. Oh, let me write this down. I got to put Michael on the wheel. I had sat there and I copied. All of my members are listed in the description. I sat down and I looked at my memberships and it's like, I've got everybody. I did not get Michael because my page has not been updated. YouTube updates the memberships every so often. And so, Michael, I apologize for that. Thank you, Zoella, for reminding me of that. Michael's got a green coat, though. Don't Michael, say something. I got to make sure you're green. And you have access to the emojis. I got to figure out how I did the emojis so I can add on more emojis for you all. Thank you all so very much. Darla says the class I am taking is 5 weeks. Most schools are 2 to 3 months, but mine is 5 weeks because we have more days of classes. Okay. Susan says I was dusting today with my mask on, so I'm still breathing. Dusting is so annoying. You dust, you sit down, then more dust settles. I was up on the ladder with a damp rag doing the blades of the ceiling fan. I was like, when did I last do this? I had the vinegar and water and I was washing the globes. Yeah. Nancy says, Zarla, can you please drop the beanie link again that BJ mentioned a while ago? The bravery beanies. Hang on, Nancy. I think I still have that tab open. If not, let's see. Here is the one for crikeys. Hold on. Oh, I went yarn shopping. Hold on. Okay, this is the Ravel. Oh, Lord help. The Ravelry one. Mouth is getting. Oh, I see where my problem is. I'm not signed in, but that's okay. I don't have to sign in to do this because I've done this already. This is Ravelry, the pattern. And this is the website. And then on my Tip Tuesday, Nancy, I have all this on a Tip Tuesday because I did a video a couple years ago. Okay, hold on. Hold up, wait a minute. Okay, here is the website for Beanies for Bravery. It says Snappy Tot, but it's Beanies for Bravery. but they conflict. They don't give the same info. So like I said, the website for Beanies for Bravery says use wool. The pattern says don't use wool because some people are acrylic. I mean, some people are allergic. The ones we did were not in wool because of the allergy factors. Wait a minute, hold on. Let me go back here. Michael's in green. Okay, Michael, I've got to put your name on the wheel so that Nightbot will drop your link. I'm sorry, I didn't get that done today. Please type drop so that your channel link will drop. Zoila's already dropped for your live on the 21st, and I've got it in my calendar. But type drop so everybody will pick you up. Thank you. Michael says, I rarely get yarn barf with big twist skeins. I don't really work with cakes because pooling colors doesn't really work for Tunisian, or rather is so flipping hard to anyway. Yeah, I don't do a lot of Tunisian. And with Shorty's blanket, usually on cakes, they'll have like 5 colors. One of those colors does not work for me, and I end up cutting it out and color controlling. And I don't like doing that because, then you've got to weave in all the ends and all that. So I really like red, and, everybody has their opinions about Red Heart, and I respect everybody's opinion. But I really, really like Red Heart Ombre. I really do. And I have not found an ombre that doesn't work up nice. I would look at this and I would say, oh, it's got green in it. I don't like, which is why I still had it, because I don't care for the green in there. But my daughter wanted green in her hat, so this was perfect for her. There's Lydia. Lydia, how many do you have? Do you have 1K? I think you're fully monetized, aren't you? Tank says, okay, Sherry knows to the rescue. Abigail had sent Sherry some of the same yarn. Score! Awesome sauce. Awesome. That is fantastic. Jennifer, Zoila's telling Jennifer she is copying Bag a Day's daughter's dress. Oh, that would be pretty. China has coffee in her cup and working up a gnome for her beautiful Zoila. Oh, that's so sweetie. Adventures with Sonic. Really? I'm gonna have to look at that. I am not. Is that on YouTube, Jennifer? Where do you catch that live? I have never seen that. I know you're happy, Tank, because that is awesome. That is awesome, and I'm glad Sherry Knowles has some, and you can finish it in the colors. That is fantastic. Adventures with Sonic. I have never. I can't do that from here. Ah, dear. Dear, 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 dear. The hedgehog. No. Okay. I've never seen that. All right. That's pretty. So, Abigail von Houtenhodet. No wonder I'd never seen it before, because Abigail's got some beautiful yarn. She really does. She just really, really does. And I'm glad Sherry's gonna bless you with hers, because that is so pretty. That is so pretty. Okay, where did Dinky Jen? Dinky Jen, you're blue. Drop the link for that, please, sweetheart. I can't get there from here. Bonnie's saying to China, no, I'm not going to do it. Figure it out. ah. Dave and Dawn do giveaways and have guests. I won a prize tonight. Congratulations, Jen. Congratulations. Aldo say pattern. Aldo say pattern? Yes, I say pattern. I don't say pattern. Envelope. What a day. Hey, right? Oh my God. Smash burgers. It's a flippin' homemade hamburger. Nothing special. We used to eat those on regular bread. That was like Steak and Shake had the smash burgers. I feel old mentioning sunbeam bread. I think of bunny bread. Yeah, now see, I know bunny bread. And there's Lydia. Susan says, I remember sunbeam bread back in the 60s. Really? I can't help it, Jen. I can't help it. I'm being honest. And the truth will set me free. I'm being honest. I don't know nothing about this stuff. I don't know. Growing up in San Diego, we had hillbilly bread. That sounds familiar. That sounds familiar. Paula, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for coming by. What's in your cup and what is on your hook? I showed the bread. I'm that far behind in the chat, as always. But yeah, thank you, because I had no idea. Yellow, they still sell it, yellow wrapper with a girl on it. Sunbeam was a local bakery. It was loaf bread, so our McDonald's was a homemade fat small patty on square bread. Not even close to what a McDonald's burger looks like. This was in the early 70s. Dawn, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for coming by. What is in your cup? What is on your hook? Michael says, we found an old skein the other day and trying to find out when it was made. Well, I can tell you, this is probably discontinued, because this was, hang on, because I was thinking the same thing. Oh, and you know what? Remember what I said? This was the pull-out skein. It says, number 1, start on this side. Number 2, pull out on this side. First, pull out single strand from center of skein on left side. Then start with center on right. They even told you how. Okay. This was manufactured in the USA by Coates and Clark Incorporated, Stamford, Connecticut. And it's moth proof, non-allergenic. This was when we made yarn in the United States. Zoella. Thank you, Tank. I don't know these things. And you know what? But see, that's why we do these. I learn something from you all every single time I go live. I really, really do. Nancy, I'm doing a live tonight. I emailed you, sweetie. Okay. There's Darcia. Shirley is saying to Isela, I still make the burgers that way. My mom added diced onions, eggs, and breadcrumbs to make the meat go further. That's what we call the meatloaf. And then we'd slice it and have meatloaf sandwiches. There's Margie. I used to love me and mom going out on a Saturday morning and buying a hot buttered bread cake for 6 shillings. And we'd go to town and buy Lego for my collection and then have a hot dinner in the cafe. A hot buttered bread cake. Is that like our muffin? I grew up on sunbeam bread. Really, Dawn? Nancy, do you mean the beanie for bravery from Nisi? Yes. See. We used to have. Oh, really, Dawn? And there's Michelle. Who said hello? I lost track. My sunshine is fair today, but better. She had a couple of bad days. I'm so happy she's better, Susan. In the same shop and eat mince and mash. It was our weekend treat. Wow, those are beautiful memories, Jennifer. What I love sunbeam bread. What I've eaten at half my life. Really, Dory? Margie remembers Weber's bread. I got nothing. I got nothing. We do have a Nature's Own outlet, and I buy all my bread there. Now, Nature's Own, I've heard. Yep, Wonder Bread, I've heard. I think we had a Tasty Bread. That's it, Tasty Bread. We had Tasty Bread. My husband won't eat sunbeam bread because it makes him sad. It was his mom's favorite. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yes, prayers for Sunflower. I think we had something similar to Sunbeam, maybe under a different name. Mahaya? I said Mahaya. Tastes like Mary Jane bread. I'm not touching that one. Thank you, Margie. I'm not touching that one. We had Wonder Bread, Rainbow Bread, and Roman meal wheat bread. Now they call rainbow bread colonial bread. I remember colonial. I don't remember rainbow. Daddy delivered sunbeam bread. Hubby delivers Coca-Cola. Okay, Sandra. Susan, don't they still have Wonder Bread? Michael, I don't see anything special about smash burgers too. I'd love to make a jacket for mine. Okay, Jen. I didn't make a sunbunny. I made an impkin. I saw your impkin. Your impkin was cute. There's North/South Carolina. There's a North and South Carolina. That's true. That is true. That is true. I thought Sunbeam was an appliance. They have great heating. Oh. True. 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 Dory, I'm not touching that one. Bonnie, I understand. I do. I understand. That's what happens when you live in a tourist place. Oh. Say something. Michael. Okay, all have a night as beautiful as you are. Remember, if you're feeling down, look up. Thank you, Dawn. Have a blessed night. Lydia's drinking water and working on her blanket. Bonnie buys Sarah White whole grain for Olivia and Nature's Own Wheat for me. Is that Sarah Lee White? Dawn P, is Dawn coming on tonight? I'll also be on Ivy B's live tomorrow evening. Okay, Michael. Not tonight, Tank. She will be on Wednesday night. Okay. But right now I'm busy with my nephews. Okay, Angelise. Okay, that's the knit/crochet patterns for the beanie for bravery if you choose, but you can use any plain beanie pattern. Tank says I can make my sourdough bread again since I have my stove. Yay! That's awesome, Tank. Yes, Zoila, Nature's Own Wheat is best with Weight Watchers. It's only 3 points. Oh, okay. And I always gave my kids the Sara Lee whole grain because I thought it was better than white because they like white. Okay. Okay. We used to buy that Bonnie until it went to $4 a loaf. Ooh, I hear you. I haven't had salt rising bread in ages. It makes good salt rising bread. I have not seen that one. Okay, this is the website for beanies for bravery. Yes, they do grow fast. Okay, Susan, don't know how much it is, but I know I have to buy it because I like bread. Right. You are welcome, Zoila. Okay, there's Michael. Please go over and see what Michael's got going on his channel. I'd appreciate it. He's one of my new members. Darcia is playing with the emojis. Cindy is still here listening, crocheting, got a few rows done. Yay, girl, yay. And she's saying hi to everyone she missed. That's all right, Sanita. You enjoy your boy. Thank you, Marcia Lee, for being here listening. Okay, has Kim come on? Marcia Lee is dropping her channel. She is almost at 800. Darla is dropping her channel. Remember, thank you. Yes, VJ Raid over at Kimmy's. Oh, she changed her time. Okay. Because I got a notification that she was going on at 6 o'clock. And please go see my channel members, see what they have going on their channels. I would appreciate it. Cindy, remember Sunbeam bread. I prefer homemade burgers on Mickey D's. Homemade burgers to Mickey D's any day. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Thank you, Jen. I have to go check them out. I was not aware of that. Right, Zoila, the truth will set me free. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you all. If I don't know, I don't know. They had more appliances than just heating pads because I had I've got a Sunbeam can opener. Did I have a coffee pot? I had a hand mixer. I wish they had those marks where you pull the yarn from before I get confused. They don't do that anymore, except on Hirschner's does it on some cakes. Hobby does it on their cakes. But for the most part, on the skeins, they don't do that anymore. DJ, what did you make your dough balls fish bait out of? My grandmother used Wheaties cereal and water. She always had a box of Wheaties in the pantry, and she'd mix it with, I believe it was water, and she'd make the dough balls out of that. And she called them Dobies. Mrs. Baird's? Really? Okay. I miss who did What happened to where? I saw Darla said drop. Who did Darla lose? Darla, stop messing with my head. You know I'm easily confused. If you've lost somebody, Darla, I am so sorry. I did not see where you said you lost anybody. But Zyla's in and out and busy with mom, so anything is possible. I don't know. I don't know. And there is Kim. Okay, we are going to do a VJ raid over at Kimmy. I want to thank everybody who has spent the last 2 hours and 26 minutes with me. You could have spent it anywhere, but you chose to spend it with me, and I do not take it lightly. Please like, share, and subscribe. I want to thank the new people who have joined my channel and who have come by to visit today. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. Please come again. We'll be live at 2:45 Central this coming Wednesday and this coming Friday. Wednesday is Whip It Wednesday. Friday is FO Friday. Please socially distance, do what you need to do to protect yourselves, because you know we got a whole lot of stuff going on around here, and none of us need to catch it because we don't recover like we used to. Thank you all for being here. I really, really appreciate it. There is a town named North in South Carolina. What county is North in? Yes, like your muffins, I suppose, is round and cut in half, ready for burgers. Okay. Okay. Yes, we want to do so much. We really do. Hostess is that's it, Susan. Hostess is the one I remember. Wonder and Hostess. Okay, that's it. That's it. That's it. See, I knew there was something. And I want to say there was Tasty here as well. I feel like I'm going cross-eyed reading the chat. I'll just wait till VJ reads it. I'm sorry. You know I'm always 10 minutes behind. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Don't go cross-eyed. It's easy. Zoilo, we lost my husband's mom 6 days before Thanksgiving in 2016. She would be so happy about my husband being a firefighter and me going to school for a healthcare job. Okay. Yes, Darla, I am so sorry for your loss. It's hard. Bye, Bonnie. Enjoy your birthday dinner. Darla, wow, the apple doesn't fall from the fall far from the tree. Sorry for your loss. You too, Bonnie. Okay. Thank you, Jen. Thank you, Nana Michelle. Everybody enjoy. I've enjoyed everybody. And I will see you all over at Kimmy's. Thank you all so much for being here. I really, really appreciate it. Your mom remembers? Okay. Okay. North South Carolina is in Orangeburg County. See, I just knew you were going to say it was North West County, South Carolina. I was just like, we're just going to do this. We're just going to do this. Thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it. Have a blessed day. Take care now. Bye-bye.